Sherman TV, joined by Chris Millington, so a 2-1 win. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, again, with people say game of two halves. Thought we were very good first half, certainly first 35-40 minutes. Should have scored more, really. You know, we were in control and created some really clear-cut chances. Woking showed in glimpses what they're capable of first half, and then second half they tweaked it a little bit, tweaked the shape, and tried to play forward more quickly. And they were the better team. But the real credit for me goes to the lads' spirit and endeavour and the graft that they put in, because you know, you saw a group of lads, you know, lacking in energy, fighting another heavy pitch when the rain started coming down. It was a worry, because it's a massive ask playing 90 minutes on that, let alone playing 90 minutes within a week, and concern going into Tuesday.
Obviously, one bit of good news, obviously, we have all again, Florent Holty now back from injury.
Yeah, he is. Whether he'll be available Tuesday, I don't know, because that to come out and play your first 90 minutes in 4 or 5 weeks on that pitch is a massive ask. And you know, you see fit lads like Andrew Oluwabori who can run all day, who's, you know, dead on his feet come the last 10 or 15 minutes. So it's a massive ask. We're going to have to look at the squad and look at who's available and who's going to be able to roll out another 90 minutes on there.
As you said, obviously a very comfortable first half, got off to a good start, and then Luke's in the field scoring direct from the corner. Yeah, and it went straight in. It was good. You know, that was that's the quality with which Luke can put a ball in. So pleasing, and there were a couple of chances before that we should have taken. That you know, that would have been should have probably been the third goal. But yeah, good first goal, and then the second one. Flo had 2 easier chances before that, and that third one he struck really well and just bounced it in front of the keeper. And he doesn't score the simple ones, but he definitely scores the spectacular. Obviously, certainly going into half time, well deserving of that lead, and as you say, probably could have had a couple more.
Yeah, and we knew we needed more, because we knew that they would come out, and we, as a staff, certainly we were concerned at at what point the lads' energy levels were going to drop, because you know, I'm not making an excuse and I don't want to rabbit on about it, but you can't underestimate the amount of effort that goes into putting a shift in on the Shay at the best of times because of the size of the pitch. But then when it's as heavy as it is at the moment, it's a massive ask. I'm sure Woking will mention the same. They've only got to play on it today, and that's them done for the season on this pitch. We've had to play on it Tuesday. We're obviously here again today, and then we're here again next Tuesday. So it's a massive effort that the lads have put in, and I just, you know, full of admiration for the amount of work rate and the competitiveness that they've shown to see out the game.
So yeah, on the back foot slightly more in the second half, as you'd probably expect, and then Den and Lewis with a good finish to set up a nervy end.
Yeah, and listen, they had chances. They had plenty of balls in our box. You know, not least the ones that the referee kept seeming to give. I'm not sure why we seem to suffer the amount of soft decisions that we suffer. We don't get the rub of the green the opposite way, and we seem to be the victim of an awful lot of soft free kicks in our own half. And it means that the ball keeps getting pumped into our box, but the lads have dealt with it really well for the most part. And you know, forced Woking to find another way to score, and it was a good goal. And listen, Woking, you know, I don't want to be one of those sort of predictable managers who just credits every opposition and says how good they are. And I mean it with Woking. You know, they're a good side, and what Michael Doyle's doing with the team and the way they're trying to play and the energy that they're playing with is fantastic. And you know, I just hope that they continue down that path, because you know, because they're an exciting team. They're an enjoyable team to analyse and prepare for, and they will do very well. They'll certainly pick points up in the running, and I think that if they stick with the plan and stick with what they're doing, then they're going to do just fine.
So that now makes it 3 wins in a row, and certainly heading in the right direction.
Absolutely, yeah. And listen, today Woking have probably done enough to think that they deserve a draw out of it, and you know, there are other games where we've been on the wrong end of the result and felt like maybe we deserved a bit more out of those games. So So yeah, 3 wins on the bounce, it doesn't mean a great deal. All it means is we're still in the hunt, we're still moving in the right direction. The effort levels are there in large parts of games. Performances are very satisfactory, and we go into Tuesday night, you know, with a real belief that we can get a win, and we will be working ever so hard to try and do that.
As you say, Chesterfield visiting the show on Tuesday night, and they'll be looking to get themselves back to winning ways after their defeat this afternoon. Yeah,
difficult team, you know, very, very good. Obviously, the runaway leaders and champions in waiting, really, aren't they? They've done the job. You know, just got to finish it off now. So, but for us, it's 3 points that we need, and we're going to be fighting tooth and nail to try and achieve.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luke.